Impossible.
No, no, no. Don't
Even
say like second one also, because the company is required for your son also.
still, I am thinking that okay, if I will think for second one, oh my God, it's a horrible dream. I would think.
And now you have a
I would like to say thank you, ma'am, that you are here to connect with me. Much happy. I can't express it because you don't know. I am following you. I have been following for the last 3 or 4 years, I think. When I was doing my B.Ed, on that time also I used to listen.
Thank you so much for that, because I started with a scratch. I was not very much aware of everything, but still to make myself busy, I started that and I enjoyed every bit of it. And now I'm enjoying more because I have learned a little bit about YouTube channel. Okay, so before we dive into the conversation, it would be an honor if you introduce yourself for my viewers. And certainly I
Yes,
will introduce myself after that. Okay, please go ahead.
thanks for giving me this chance, ma'am. My name is Khushbu Thakur. I belong to a Brahmin family and I was born in Bihar. But when my father shifted to Jharkhand, so my schooling has been done from Jharkhand. Afterwards, I shifted to Delhi. I have done master in English literature. Yes. And then when I got married, my family is my in-laws. They are living in Delhi only. But I shifted to Bangalore with my husband. I got my BA degree in 2022.
Yes,
22.
yes.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit
yeah, 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 yeah. It happens because no, I also, when I started my channel, I was also thinking that who is the one who is watching my videos, because I'm very new to this platform and I don't know who is watching, because to see certain comments, I was able to understand that, okay, if somebody has commented, otherwise it's very difficult to understand that where from I'm getting views. Yes.
yes.
Thank you so much for that, Khushbu. I'm really honored that in my initial stage, when I just had started, there was nobody to watch my contents. And that time also you are supporting me, you are watching my contents. Thanks for.
And it's a very big honor that I am talking to you. I never thought that I will have conversation with you in my future. I was just blindly following you only to get inspired. Okay, I have to learn something. That's why I am following you. Went for interview in Fusco school. Unfortunately, I didn't clear it because I belong to a very lower background. Ma'am. In our family, no one is like that. They will speak English fluent has been done, and there also the school is CBSE medium only, but the background was totally against from Western culture. We used to call teacher as Acharya ji, Didi ji. Yeah, I can't say that I am very perfect in grammar, but grammar is okay for me. But when it comes to speaking English, it is entirely different from grammar part. So I was like that, no, I have to speak English. I had to face first interview in Fusco's school. It is a ICSE board, international school. But I didn't crack it. But ma'am, by the grace of God and by your people's blessings, I passed my all interview wherever I got. And now also,
Great.
thank you, ma'am. Being a teacher, recently I am going to some school, and apart from that, school also offers special lecture in college. That is a very good honor for me.
Awesome, awesome to know. And labor never goes in vain. Yeah. So it was all your effort. There are so many things, but why to watch something educational? That was your passion. Yeah.
Yes,
You
yes,
could
ma'am.
have watched reels. You could have scrolled. So many reels are there. People keep on laughing. I see even in the trains also, on the road also, they are walking on the road, but still they are laughing in their own. Yeah. So it's all because you put in effort
Oh,
in the
yes,
right direction. Yeah? That's great
yes.
that you cracked your interviews. You became a teacher. You are a mother of one. So, okay, let me give my quick introduction, and then you already know my name, I think, so I don't have to tell my name.
Yes,
And by profession, I'm a teacher. So for past 32 years, I have been teaching in a regular institution. But 2 years back, I got retired and then I started taking online classes. So these days, I'm occupied taking online classes and running my channel. And I have a very small family of four. You might have heard in my videos. I have two children and my husband. This is all a small family of mine. I belong to Lucknow. I am in Lucknow. well settled in Lucknow. My children are not with me. They are professionals. So they are somewhere of your age or more than that. My daughter is also married for past 7 years. So this is all about me. Okay.
In this November, I will also complete my 7 years of marriage.
Okay. So in which year did you get married?
2017, 23rd of November.
Oh, my daughter also got married in 2017, March 5th. Okay, great. And this happens or this is possible because of the support of your family. And this we
Yes,
see that if we have family support, then we can do anything.
can
Anything we
do.
can. Yes.
Yeah.
So tell me about your son.
My second. Well, because of him only, my most of the schedule is going to hell. Because of him only. When I am asking anyone, okay, you just give me your schedule, I will try to fit on that schedule. He will, Mama, kya karte ho? Mama, now only I am having conversation with you, and he is knocking the door from outside. Why why you are not outside? It's from Monday to Saturday. We have school. I'm going to school. Some household works. I have to take care of him. So in this time, I'm not getting proper time. That I will fix a meeting, because if you are having conversation with anyone, so
Mhm.
you at least give 30 to 40 minutes, 45 minutes, that you are having, okay, I am talking to ma'am, so I should have been there only, not to anywhere. But when he is awake, he is not sleeping on that. I can't give any single fraction of seconds to anyone.
This is also a memorable time actually. Later on, you will think when he was a small, he was making me engage in all these things. Yeah, but yeah, at present, being working lady and being a housewife also, it becomes difficult to keep the schedule as you wish because you have to work according to your son's requirement. When you are in the school, then who takes care of your son? You have a joint family.
He returned from school by 1 o'clock, but in the same school, I have put him in daycare. So for 3 hours, he is in daycare. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so when you come from your school, then you bring him back. This is
Bring him
how
back.
things are going on. Okay, I thought maybe you have joint family and your mother-in-law takes care of it.
In
This is
Delhi, yeah,
yes.
in Delhi, families are there. My in-laws are there, but unfortunately, last year my mother-in-law passed away,
Okay,
and
okay.
now I am only here to take care of him.
Mhm. How old is he?
4.6, ma'am.
So this one child will make you feel that you cannot think of second even.
No, ma'am, not possible.
Started your job, so that is another kind of decision you need to break, and then you can think for family, isn't it? So that is totally your discretion and your husband's decision. So okay, fine. One child is also perfectly okay if you can raise him nicely.
Yes, ma'am. Even
Yes.
everyone is asking for second one. Sometime I also got ready. Okay, I'll be ready for second one. But my husband said no. One is enough. One is equal to more than 100. That is okay for us. I agree, ma'am.
Yesterday I was going through an article
Hmm.
that certain relations are going to get over from our society because of we have started following foreign culture, somewhere not getting married. This is coming into the fashion. Yeah,
Fashion.
having a relationship with other girl, just being friends but not getting married. This is one
No.
culture which very rapidly is spreading in our country also. Second thing, if got married because of job purpose, they are not able to think for a child.
Yes, ma'am.
Somehow, if they think for a child, then as you said, one is enough, then only one issue. Then what is
Hmm.
going to happen for your child's child? There's no uncle, there's no bua.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So certain relations like bua, masi, chachi, these relations will get over. So we
Okay.
need to seriously think about it. That why only one child? Two should be there, not only for keeping these relations continued, rather for your own child. May it be a son or may it be a daughter, because today's time is not the time of our days. Okay, we were going out without having park anywhere, playing with anybody. Nobody was questioning why are you out of the house. Today, if you leave your child out of your house, out of your flat, anywhere, you will have a fear whether my child is safe or not. But in our days, we had such kind of time that even my neighbors, the uncle, the auntie, they would say, "This is what you are doing wrong," and they can even scold me. They can even slap me.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
but gone those days. Even you cannot slap your own child. How can you slap somebody else's child? Yes. So for
Yes, ma'am.
that sake, I feel that a company is required, and at least think seriously later on. Okay, go ahead. Now tell me about your teaching profession. How is it going on, whether you like it or not, or what are the challenges you are facing at present?
Since my childhood, I love to teach.
Mm-hmm.
When I was plus 2, 11, and 12th standard, I used to teach first sister, my younger sister. She is
Mm-hmm.
4 years, so I used to teach her. When I passed my 12th exam, then my father asked me because I was having science stream and I got 85% on that. So my father asked, you should pursue for BTech, MBBA, BCA. On that time, it was like fashion. Everyone was
Yes.
running through it.
Even
Even
today also it's a fashion. Today also, if you see out of 100 families, nearly 80 families will have some BTech students, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Even on that time, my brother was pursuing BTech. He was in Bhopal. So my brother also told, Kushi, तुम भी यहीं पे आ जाओ, हम लोग दोनों साथ में मिलके करेंगे. Complete that degree. On that time, definitely I have to work under any company.
Yeah.
Because if I don't get that degree, then I have to be under any companies. There I have to work. So I completely told my father, no, Papa, I don't like to go for BTech and all. I want to go for general education. No, Papa, because I want to be a teacher and I will be a very good teacher in future and you will be proud of me. Then Papa said, okay, go for it. Most thing when my brother was alive, on that time I used to share with him everything.
Brother
Yeah.
was alive.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sorry, something happened during COVID.
No, ma'am. Last year on Diwali Eve only he got brain stroke and
So,
afterwards, yeah,
so sad.
ma'am. Just
Okay, yeah, yeah, please, please.
sorry, ma'am.
No, it's okay, it's okay. Emotional time, no problem. Feel free, your emotions should come out. Expressing is very important. Don't keep everything preserved inside. Any brothers and sisters for you?
I had only one brother. He was 2 years old, elder to me.
Elder to me. Yeah, okay.
I am was in middle, and my sister, she is 4 years younger to me.
So you are the eldest one in the family.
Just
Okay. All right. So now, what about your younger sister? What is she doing?
she has also done ma'am MA, BEd in English literature only, and now she is working in hometown.
Okay.
She is doing good, ma'am.
Now she will understand the importance of learning in childhood, because she did not do at that time. Now she must be doing, because she has to teach her students and she cannot be blank in the classroom. She cannot be blank in front of principal. So now she must be doing very good. It happens that those who are irresponsible in childhood, when they grow up, they become more responsible.
Responsible, yes, ma'am. And
Yes.
so now she has changed completely. She is managing everything very well. I never
She,
thought that,
she
yeah,
will manage so well.
yes, ma'am. I never thought that Ritu will do like that. I'm very much proud of her that she is doing everything because now she has understood that if mama papa has to be happy, then only we both sisters have to do everything because my mother is in great trauma.
It's not easy to digest this. For parents, it's a great trauma, but for siblings also, it's like you have spent your every moment with your brother and with your sister. So it is at all not easy, not simple. Anybody can tell you that forget about this was the destiny, but tough, very tough. Please.
In 2022, yeah. When I was following you, I am remembering that things my brother used to tell me, भैया मुझे देखना तुम भी एक दिन ना YouTube पे ऐसे ही बात करोगे, ऐसे ही सबको बोलोगे. And on that time I was thinking, भैया it is not my cup of tea. As I can speak English, that is different thing. Because when I was child, on that from that time I was thinking, no, I have to speak English. I have to learn English as a language. That's why only I pursued English honors and I have done everything. Now also I am practicing for PhD. I have started for that. So my brother used to tell me, "खुशी तुम देखना तुम जरूर करोगी." And now if when I pinged you in Insta that ma'am I want to have conversation with you, you can't believe ma'am, my each and every words was revolving in my mind that what my brother used to told me that Kushi you know you will definitely going to talk with this teacher, definitely you will follow her. And now I am talking to you. You can't believe, ma'am, I what I am feeling from inside.
Thank you, Khushbu.
Have to suggest that what people should do while speaking English, because I have watched so many people's video, so many viral people are also there, the YouTuber are there, they are
Mm-hmm.
speaking very fluently, no
Mm-hmm.
doubt on that. But
Mm-hmm.
when we will, like, as I know that I have some knowledge of grammar, so if
Mm-hmm.
I am that by you and I am listening that no, it should be not was, it should be is grammatical mistakes. Simply, it's grammatical mistake. So what should we do on that time? That is the main reason that I never used to listen anyone's video, because I know this is my negative aspect, man. Because I practiced speaking only by grammar, only by putting efforts in grammar. I started my English journey. Nowadays I am speaking to anyone. I can speak more than 1 hour, more than 2 hours, because in Bangalore it's a mandatory rule that you have to speak only English. Even
Yes.
not a single word I can speak Hindi in my school. So when I am listening to that people that they are speaking English very fluently, but when it comes to grammar, I think they don't have a zero level of grammar. And I am little upset. So what should I do on that time?
See, being a teacher, you cannot afford to speak wrong English. And I see that you are not using much of grammatical errors while speaking. But being the student of English, you have the idea. If you will make mistake, then you will get to know that yes, here I made mistake, and what type of mistake I made, that also you will understand. So for that you have to practice. For that, just you have to practice that yes, it happened by mistake. It was just a slip of tongue. In place of was, I spoke were. In place of is, I spoke are. This generally doesn't happen, but if by the way it happens, okay, sometimes we forget to add s in simple present tense with singular subject, okay, although the rules are very much there in our mind. So then you just have to bring correction and rectify your mistakes every time. Try to accept your mistakes and then try to remove those mistakes gradually. That is how everybody has learned, and you will also learn. As you said that I also learned through grammar, the same was with me. People say that grammar is not important, grammar is not needed, it's all about speaking. But speaking what? Khushbu is looking beautiful, Khushbu are looking beautiful, Khushbu is looking handsome.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
what is right? Why not handsome? Why beautiful? Why is? Why not are? Why not was? Why not were? Okay, so knowing these rules are important because, as you said, that you don't have environment around you. The same thing with most of the Indians. We are not native speakers. We are not even no relatives of our native speakers. So we
Yes.
have to learn by listening, by applying certain rules. So when we know grammar rules, naturally we can implement those things. And basically the very basic knowledge of grammar is that is subject verb agreement. If you know that, then you can speak fluently without making mistakes. And then here and there article and preposition, that doesn't matter. With time, with practice, you will grab everything. And the best part that you are a teacher. You are speaking in every situation. Your
Yes, ma'am.
students can ask you varieties of questions, multiple questions at the same time. One is asking related to voice, the other is asking related to preposition. Yeah, sometimes they ask certain question out of the box.
Out
Yeah,
of the box. Most of the time they are asking out of the box.
students are taller than you naturally. You being a girl or a lady, and they are man. They are men actually. Okay, so when you will compare height wise, so in terms of height, they will certainly be taller than you. Yes, it
Ma'am,
happens.
they are sometimes they means not only sometimes, ma'am. Being a taller person, they will say they will stand in front of me and they will like that, okay, ma'am. So this is subject, this is work, and this is agreement. So where we have to put article. See, this question ma'am, some students are like that. They only just disturb in the class. They will just keep disturbing in the class. And nowadays, when we were students, on that time, teacher used to beat us blindly without any reason. If
We never had dare to ask even genuine questions. We were so afraid and we had a fear in our mind. Okay, that if I ask one thing, maybe which I do not understand, teacher can ask me 10 more questions. If I will not be able to answer those questions, what is going to happen? Yeah, so those things were there in our mind. But today's kids, they are not worrying about all these things. They can ask you anything, and then you need to switch from subject verb agreement to article. That
completely guided us, told us that you are not allowed to shout on the children. You can't shout even. That beating is out of the box. We
yeah,
can't
you cannot
like
think of beating, you can't think of a scolding, you can't even use harsh words for them,
harsh.
and you have to make them do everything. The best part is being ninth and 10th students, they have to appear in their board examinations. So very important to the completion of syllabus. Then every child should secure somewhere around 90% of marks in your subject. Otherwise, you are answerable. Why children did
I
not perform well?
I was student. I was a very good student. Every time I have got A plus, A plus, A plus. But I was literally very naughty girl, ma'am, on that time. Yes, some mischievous activities always I used to do in my class, so I used to get scolded by teacher. Sometime I had beaten by teachers also. That's true. I don't feel shame on saying that.
It's fine. It's fine. Thankfully, I was not of that sort of student. So I was always being privileged. Teachers used to give example about me that see how nicely she has completed her work. See, she has learnt all the homework. Actually, that is not very good. It's not very good that you run behind marks, but I was that kind of person.
I was getting good marks in marks when it comes to marks and all. That was very good for me. I told her that I've always got A1 in every subject.
Yes, yes.
But when it comes to be a good girl, on that time I was totally failed. But in school only. At home, everyone is like, खुशी को देखो, खुशी का कोई शिकायत आता है? No. Because when it comes to marks now, I was getting always 95, 94, 93, not less than 90. I am not remembering that I haven't get less than 90. Every time I was getting, so teacher didn't complain to my parents that she is doing this type of things in school. But ma'am, I have done so many things. I used to take the tiffin box. I used to take some notice board. These all are stuck in the schoolroom. I used to have been scolded by teachers, but in parents, in front
So
of parents, they never.
you have no right to say your son that he is a notorious criminal because you already have been the same. So the genes have come from you.
For mother, I thought like, oh my God, why he is like me? He should be father.
Like his father. No, it's so he will become serious and responsible like you later on. He is a child, so just bear him for a few years. After that, he will behave nicely, and then you will think of gone those days when he was very naughty. We were enjoying that also.
Ma'am,
Okay.
he
Yes,
is that
yes.
na. He is totally different from me. I was good at home. At home, I never used to disturb my parents. My parents are totally happy. But when it comes to school, when I went to school, my marks was good. But by behavior wise, I was too naughty. But my son, he is very good at study. He is very well behaved in school. Yesterday, I went to PTM for him. His teachers, oh my God, Shiv Advik is very good. He got A plus, everything. Like that, he has given portfolio of him. In school, he is very good, well behavior, but when it comes to house, he is totally opposite, ma'am.
So
And
just opposite. You are good at home, bad at school. So he is just reverse. He is good at school and bad at home. Bear
no, ma'am,
him.
it's too difficult. Even I don't have anyone to whom I can say, okay, just take care of 5 minutes. Also, you can give to my child.
Child.
I have
Mhm.
to take care of from 24 into 7. Not a single second I can say anyone. Because here in neighborhood also they don't used to talk to anyone. Even for
Mhm.
the last year, I am residing here in the same flat. I don't know what is the name of the next one. I don't know. Even they don't know my name. This is the concept.
This is why I said that second child is very important, because this is the scenario where you are thinking that you cannot talk to your neighbor because there is no interaction between two families nowadays. Everything is just inside the four walls. Enjoy as much as you can. Use your gadget, use TV, laptop, mobile, internet, everything. But difficult to get the attention of people. Very
People.
difficult. So it was really amazing conversation, Khushbu. Very lively. I enjoyed every bit of your conversation, and you are so open up, so openly you described everything about you. It was an innocent conversation, and I am a little upset to hear about your brother too. So both the ways, but still, it was lovely conversation. Thank you so much for reaching out to me and being on time. Being a teacher, I can understand that how difficult it is to put yourself into one schedule. Right?
Yes, ma'am. But
Thank
thanks
you.
to you also, ma'am, that you are ready to get connect with me because I was not expecting that you will have the free time to get connect with me. But
Because